Catch. Roger.
I just got Catch and Roger after Ann, A-N-D, Catch, C-H-T-C-H, well, C-A-T-C-H. Roger is R-O-D-G-R-E. This is a Paranormal Short Session 3 by Keith Evans at the Chestnuts, at the cemetery in Apalachicola, Florida. I'm at the tombstone of Nicholas Morin, and I've been getting a good many words. Today is Wednesday, the 16th of October, 2024. I've asked questions of both Mr. Morin and his wife, Mrs. Morin, such as what their name is. They haven't given me a name yet, but they said some things that make me think that they're kind of hostile towards me. So I'll keep it short and sweet. I've asked Mr. and Mrs. Morin what they like most about Apalachicola, and well, I did get the name Roger, but I don't think Roger is connected with the family. Let's see if I can see a Roger here. There's a Luke with initial V, and over here is a, gosh, it looks like M-A-R-H. So I don't see a Roger, but I'd like to say hello to Roger and thanks for choosing a word on my Obelisk 5B. Roger, did you know Mr. Morin? And if you did, can you tell me a little bit about him? What did he like most about Apalachicola? Sometimes in the paranormal, you gotta, talk to the ghosts that are willing to talk to you or the spirits that are willing to talk to you, and catch Roger. So if somebody wants me to, whatever they wanted me to do, plus catch Roger. So Roger, I don't want to catch you, but I would like to talk to you if you have a couple minutes. Is that okay with you, Roger? Roger, my name is Keith Evans. What is your last name, Roger? I'm going to walk to the back. Sometimes you get better data on the Obelisk 5 if you're standing at the back of the tombstone. I think sometimes the ghosts and spirits are offended by you standing, on the top of their grave, which I guess they have a right to be. But if you want to be up close, you got to sometimes stand where you can get the best photos and videos. It says here that Mr. Morin was a father. And let me see over here, the back of his wife's tombstone. Mother, okay. So, I hope, here's the Morin little step-in stone to their gateway, M-O-R-E-N. Getting a couple words here. Pray, P-R-A-Y, watch, W-A-T-C-H, and chief, C-H-I-E-F. Pray, watch, chief. Well, is there anything that I need to watch out for? Snakes? Anything that is going to be a physical harm to me? I don't see any, but they can blend in. So, thanks for the warning. And we'll pray for my safety and your safety. How's that sound, Mr. Morin? And Mrs. Morin? Sometimes with these long pants on, you can't see whether something's crawling up your leg or not. When you feel like you're being touched, I'm not used to wearing long pants, but it was incredibly cold and windy today, so I put them on to stay warm. Mr. Morin, if I offended you by stepping on top of your grave to get good pictures and videos, I certainly am sorry about that. That was not my intent. My intent is to show anyone who's watching this video how I go about communicating with ghosts and spirits, and I hope the people at home will enjoy listening to me communicate with you. Okay, after Chief, I got Else, E-L-S-E, and Religion, R-E-L-I-G-I-O-N. And you can see Mr. Morin's Religion right there. Between look like it's a separate tombstone. They're not as thick as the tombstone that the cross is on. So it looks like that's a different base plate. And then there's another base plate which houses the one-piece cross above that. So there looks like there's writing on his wife's tombstone, but I can't tell what it is from here. And there's some more writing below Father on his tombstone. I can't tell what it is from here. So, and along here, it looks like there might have been some type of inscription here, but it's faded out. Then again, it might just be the staining from years and years of the pollen and other impurities in the air that's landed here, and the way it's washed and ran, since it is a kind of like an inclined plane there. Mr. Morin, did you like Apalachicola? Maybe he's saying that he liked the religion in Apalachicola. So that's cool. And maybe his best friend was it Roger? So maybe his best friend was Roger. So sometimes the words you get might actually be. Now it says chief. Unless it's a Native American chief, could be some type of rank, like a chief petty officer in the Navy. Maybe he's saying that he liked that, being a chief petty officer or something. I'm not sure. I don't really know too much about Mr. Morin, so whatever words I get, I'm gonna try to interpret them. Well, let me ask you another question, Mr. Morin. Can you tell me the name of your church? Now, some churches have like many names, but just try to tell me as much as you can before you run out of energy. Which things are kind of going solid, so I think the ghosts of spirits associated with this grave marker have already ran out of energy for the day. It'll probably take them some time to build it back up. I'm not sure how long. But well, Mr. Morin, I'd like to thank you for talking to me today. And if you get any more energy, my Obelisk 5 is this piece of equipment that I'm taking up and down. Feel free to choose words if you want to, but I'm just going to try to wrap up this Paranormal Short Session 3 by Keith Evans at the Apalachicola Cemetery in Florida. Just try to wrap it up with a 360 view from where I'm standing at the rear of Mr. Morin's cemetery. And I'd like to remind everyone that today is Wednesday, the 16th of October 2024. I hope you will watch my YouTube channel called Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. It's free to subscribe. Most of my paranormal short sessions are anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes up to maybe 30 minutes. Most of them are probably around 20. If you start doing looking at it and you run out of time, usually it'll maintain where you left off if you go back to that paranormal short session. So you don't have to have all the time in the world to check it out. Whatever time you have, just go in, and I got probably over 200 different titles, so keep track of what you looked at. And I'm sure if you looked at something before and you run across it again, you'll catch on that you've seen it, so you can move on. But I also put my promos on there too, because like I say, sometimes more happens during the promos than during the actual paranormal short session that I also put on YouTube. Now the promos are for Instagram and Facebook, so hope everyone will check out my 2 books. I have The Hayes House Ghost for People 2, and I also have a new book which is called Vampires, Dead or Alive. And both books are available ebook on Kindle and also paperback online. And I'm working on a hardback cover for the book Vampires, Dead or Alive. All right, thank you everyone for all your support over the years, and everyone who's subscribed to my YouTube channel, and everyone who has read my book and liked it, and in the future will read my books and hopefully will like both of them. All right, everyone. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.